popular today. It's probably because I'm stirring up a little bit of tea. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video on why I left high school at the age of 15. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, I cut my hair again. I'm just going to be telling the story of why I left high school, and a lot of rumors have been made and people say things all the time. Like, I've heard so many different rumors of why I left school and none of them are true. If you guys are going through something similar, hopefully this will help you out or you guys can relate. And for everyone at my school that's probably watching this, it's just an explanation because the rumors, I'm not a fan of them. So yeah, let's dive right in. So I have about 4 solid reasons why I left. The first is harassment and bullying. So at this school, I would say it was more harassment than bullying, if anything. So basically people put each other down a lot just to like lift themselves up, and I am not about that at all. And I just didn't want to surround myself with those people any longer. The blender's going downstairs, so hopefully you guys can't hear that. But I would never do or say the things that people said to me to them. Like, if someone was bullying me, I would never call them out for like their appearance or judge them for what they do, but they would do it to me. So that just like infuriated me, and I didn't really take it like personally. Like, if someone like called me like ugly, I would be like, okay, but I'd be like more feared that they would even think they could call me that than that they called me that. Does that make any sense? To be 100% honest, I have no idea why bullying happens and why people like think they can just judge someone without knowing them at all. And it sucks and I can't do anything about it. And everyone says, oh, ignore the bully. But if you ignore them, they keep on going. And if you fight back, then they keep on going because they like your reaction. So it's like there's no way to really like stand up to a bully. And that just sucks. It wasn't like a specific bully. I mean, yeah, there were like a lot of people there where I would consider them bullies. It was more like harassment. Everyone was trying to like find out all the drama in my life, and I was like, get a life. Like, literally, why do people care so much about who I'm dating or like what I got on like this, like, I don't know, like people were just so obsessed in like asking me questions every day. Like, it felt like you were like a celebrity there. Like, you walk around, everyone just wants to know everyone's business, so everyone's asking me questions and everyone's doing all this stuff. I'm like, why do you care so much? I don't care. Like, of course I care about people's lives, but I'm not like asking them, oh, who are you doing? Like, oh, you're ugly because you did this. Oh, you're a slut because you did this. Like, I would never say that to someone. So the fact that people would constantly every single day say that stuff to me just really angered me. So that's one reason why I left, because I couldn't take it any longer and I was just so done. I didn't want to be surrounded by these immature people like anymore. The next reason why I left is I struggle with depression, and I think a lot of people don't know this, and so admitting it is kind of like hard, but it's something that a lot of people struggle with, and I was just really unmotivated to like go to school, and I couldn't get out of bed. Like, when you have depression, it's like something like physically pushes you in bed and like tells you like not to do anything like social or not to do, like, don't get up. Like, it's literally like a monster telling you don't get up in the morning, like gives you all the reasons not to do stuff you want to do. And so I was struggling with that a lot, and so like I'd wake up for school and like I would want to go to school, but something inside me was like, no, like, you can't, there's no way you're going to school. So I would stay home from school a lot, and I just wasn't motivated to do any work. The third reason why I left is I also struggle with anxiety. And this is very common, and so I'm not like ashamed of like admitting it. I wouldn't want to go to class, and I'd literally stand outside my class. Like, I would go to school and not go to any class for the whole day. I'd literally ditch all my classes for that day because I would like stand outside of the classroom and I would want to go in, but like my anxiety would be like, no, like the teacher's gonna make fun of you. And the teacher, like, I had this one teacher who would make fun of me, and like everyone in the class like would just like all their comments and stuff, I didn't want to deal with it. And so it was more just me like being so fed up and like having anxiety about, oh, like what are people gonna like say to me like in this class, like am I even gonna get my work done because I'm so focused on what everyone's saying about me and what the teacher thinks. And like I would miss so much school that the teacher would like make fun of me for missing school, and like, oh, well, why do you not know that? Be like, Julia, like, you answer the question. I'm like, I haven't been here for a week, how do you expect me to know the answer? And they'd be like, oh, well, you should have been working on your homework like while you were gone. I'm like, no, I couldn't. Like, I literally couldn't. And so that just was like a big struggle for me too, like just going to class after being gone for so long. So that was kind of like anxiety and depression, like kind of like can go into the same category of a reason why I left, but that was one of the major reasons. And the last reason I left, well, there were like a collection of reasons, and these were just like the main ones, I guess. There were a lot of like ignorant and rude people, and like the whole school was like, if you don't have a designer bag or you don't have Gucci shoes, like, you're not cool. Because I went to a private school, so there's a lot of like wealthier kids, and it was a lot of that, like, oh, like, why are you wearing like Nikes? You should have the new like Adidas, like the most expensive shoes. I'm like, or like the $600 Gucci shoes. I'm like, why? Like, literally these kids are so, not all of them, like I'm just saying some of the kids at this school were so focused on like material items, and I was just like, I can't deal with that. So I just kind of got fed up with the people and the school and just like everything about the school, I guess. And you can only put a smile on your face for so long until you reach your breaking point, and I was kind of at that breaking point. It was way too much pressure. Trying to figure out who you are, trying to figure out how you're gonna get into college or what college you're going to, or people trying to ask you and like you deciding what you're gonna do for the rest of your life, plus trying to fit in, plus trying to stand out, and like all this stuff, just like it's so much pressure for one teenager to handle, and you feel like you're all alone and it sucks. And you're studying for all these tests and like you have all this pressure from home, from friends, from school, from society, like from everything, and it's just like enough is enough. Like kids can't deal with this, and I'm just telling you guys, like, you're not alone. Everyone feels this way, or a lot of people feel this way, and I just got so fed up. I like literally couldn't handle it anymore, and like if I stayed at that school, I would have gone insane. And now I am doing online school, and I am much happier, I think. I still miss like the high school experience, kind of like going to school every day and seeing people, but at the same time, it's like I just couldn't do it. Like, it was literally impossible, you guys. This school is so hard, like, academically. And another, like, rumor that I heard was that I failed, and so I got kicked out, which is just not true. I'm passed every class, so I don't know why people would make up that rumor, but, like, I'm a good student, and, like, I was on the honor roll in middle school, and once I got to this school, it was, like, it's so hard to keep your grades because the school was so hard academically, and like social, just everything was so hard about this school. And even though the workload now is like better, the harassment doesn't stop. Like, I get text messages and comments every single day from people trying to like pick at my life and like judge me for every little thing I do, and just being under a microscope from like all these people who don't know anything about you, it's kind of awful. But I've moved on from a lot of the drama that was at my old school, and even though some of it still follows me, I think that's just a part of life. Like, you're always gonna have like, I don't know, struggles, obviously. And I'm just working on myself right now, and I'm doing a lot better than I was at that school. So yeah, that's basically why I left high school and what I'm doing now. And for all you guys who created those rumors, this is the truth. Comment down below if you guys want to see an online school like routine, like what I do in my daily life now that I'm not in school for 8 hours a day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!